Welcome to Career Concern YouTube channel. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about some problems related to competitive programming. In previous video, we list out the stages how we solve a competitive programming question. There are 5 steps. First one is analyze. Second one is conditions. Third one is variables, and fourth one is implementation. A fifth one is test cases. With these 5 steps, we are going to solve a given problem. Whatever the problem we get, we need to satisfy all these stages to solve a given task. Okay, today we are taking the task which is in the hackerrank problem. Our task is we have to use a concept called list comprehension to solve this task. Before going to the task, let me explain briefly about what is list comprehension. List comprehension is nothing but it's a combination of conditions and a loop statement, a variable. Let me write its syntax. A variable name equal to, for example, it's a variable name of x, a for loop for x in a sequence. Let a sequence be, it is any kind of sequence. If we want any condition to be implemented for this list comprehension, we can use this condition, if condition. This is the syntax for list comprehension. Let me understand with an example. We need to create a list which consists of numbers from 1 to 5 which are divisible by 2. For this, what we generally approach, we take a for loop for I in range of 5. If number starts from 1, so 1 comma 5 plus 1. If I mod 2 equal to 0, we just print of I. This is the regular step that we are going to do. But using list comprehension, we reduce this code into a single line. That L equal to I for I in range of 1 comma 5 plus 1 if I mod 2 equal to 0. These both code gives the same output, but by using list comprehension we can reduce the lines of code. Return type is list. It returns a list object. The L is a list consists of 2 and 4. Here we print 2 comma 4. Here we return a list consisting of 2 comma 4. This is a brief explanation about list comprehension. Okay, coming to our problem. We are given a task of given 3 integers x comma y comma z and an integer n which represents a dimensions of a cuboid. we need to print the all possible coordinates. All possible coordinates which is given by I comma j comma k, where we have a condition I plus j plus k is not equal to n, and I comma j comma I less than or equal to x, so j less than or equal to y. Okay, this is a question given to us. We need to we given three integers and an integer n which specify the dimensions of the cuboid. These are the constraints of I comma j comma k, and we need to find all possible coordinates of a cuboid where I comma j comma k, and a condition is to be satisfied that I plus j plus k is not equal to n, when n is dimensions of cuboid. Okay, what is the input format they given means? Read 4 integers on separate line. Read 4 integers on separate line. And another constraint. What is meant by constraint means? They need to print the list in lexicographic order. That means increasing order, lexicographic order. Increasing order. This is the question given by them. This is all the constraints. Okay, we are going to solve this problem using our 5 steps approach, which is first one is analyze, second one is conditions, and third one is variables, code implementation, and test cases. First one is analyze. In first phase, we are going to analyze what we have analyzed from the question. It's clearly, completely clearly says that we need a 3 integers and a value, which the n represents dimensions of the cuboid, and we need to find all possible coordinates I comma j comma k, and this is the condition given, and this is the constraint. This all overcome from our first stage analysis part. In this analysis part, we understand the question, right? Okay, next phase, conditions. What are the conditions they mention? This is the condition they mention in the question. Just write the condition I plus j plus k not equal to n. This is the condition, and remaining conditions of these 3. In the question itself, they mention the conditions. Okay, our task is simplified. Third one is variables. What are the variables that we need in this code? We have to read x value, y value, z value, and n value, and I comma j comma k values. These are all the variables now. With all this information, we are going to write the code with help of list comprehension. They mention in the question we need to use list comprehension. Why we is using list comprehension means, one reason is they mention, another reason is reduce the lines of code. I will say both with list comprehension, without list comprehension. Okay, let me explain this. First, list, okay, a list comprehension. What we need to do, just we need to read a 4 integers. X is equal to int of input of a number, y equal to same int of input of this number, z equal to int of input of this number, n equal to int of input of With these lines we read the 4 integers. Our first condition is satisfied. We read the all 4 values. Now what we need to do? We need to find I comma j comma k values with the given constraints and satisfying the given condition. Right? So using list comprehension, we are using list comprehension of L equal to, what we need to do? We need I comma j comma k values. So we are using them in a list I comma j comma k. Where we get I? Where we get I? We get I for I in range of from x. So write x plus 1. Why x plus 1? Means the given 0 less than or equal to I less than or equal to x, which means x is to be included and 0 is also to be included. So we are starting from 0 and ends with x. Then j value for j in range of y plus 1, same for j, and for k in range of z plus 1. Is our task completed? No. We need to check another condition, which is I plus j plus k is not equal to n, right? So we are writing the conditions. If I plus j plus k not equal to n, then only the I values, j values, k values are accepted, right? This is the code. We just simply print the list. This is the code which we use list comprehension. Without list comprehension means all reading values part is similar. Okay, without using comprehension we need to use 3 for loops for I in range of x plus 1 semicolon, for j in range of y plus 1 semicolon, for k in range of z plus 1. In this, if I plus j plus k not equal to n, print I comma j comma k. This is the way we write if we are not using a list comprehension. This is the way we can write by using list comprehension. See, here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Here is 5 lines for code. Here we just written in one line, starting from this, ending from this. This is only one line, and again this line. That means we are using only 2 lines of code. Here you are using 5 lines. So we prefer list comprehension for such this kind of questions. Okay, we implemented code. Okay, let me have the code which is written in list comprehension. Print off here. Check with the test cases. We need to test with the test cases. Let me take first value of x as, for simply understanding, 1, x value as 1, y value as 1, z value as 1. I take n value as 2. Let us assume this is the inputs I given. Let's assume, before going into the code, what are the possible values that we can get from these? Just think. First value is definitely must be 0, 0, 0. It's sure. And second value is 0, 0, 1. And third value is 0, 1, 0. And fourth value is 1, 0, 0. And fifth value is 1, 1, 1. Is this correct? These are all the possible coordinates of a given cuboid. Yes, correct. Let me check all the conditions. I plus j plus k. 0 plus 0 is equal to 2. No, it's not equal to satisfied. This one satisfied. This one satisfied. This one satisfied. This one satisfied. 1 plus 1 plus 3. 3 is not equal to 2. Satisfied. And every constraint satisfies also this condition. What is mean? These are all the possible coordinates. We need to prove the same by using our code. Okay, just run this. Don't worry, I will put code in the description part. First one comes from for loop. First, for I in range of, what is x value? For I in x value equal to 1, y value equal to 1, z value equal to 1, n value equal to 0. So for I in range of 2, what are the possible values for I in range of 2, for j in range of 2, for k in range of 2, right? So for I in range of 2 means, in first iteration, the I value is equal, first iteration, I value, j value, k value. I value equal to 0, right? Okay. And then we go, in the same iteration, we go for j. What is the j value? Say 0. In first iteration of j, we go for k. What is k value? It's again 0. Okay. We observe condition with I comma j comma value. It is satisfied this condition. So we just save them in a list. Okay, this one we get completed. For k, what are the remaining what are the remaining possible values for k? And it is none other than 1. So we check with these three values. Okay, it is satisfies our condition, our constraint. So this is also accepted. Okay, this is also okay. Okay, coming out of this one, in we completed all 2 iterations of k value. So coming to second iteration of j, so 0. In the second iteration, what we have? 1. Here you can 0. Again here 1. Here are 1. These are the possible values that we can get with j values. Okay, 0, 1, 0. Is it satisfied or not? Yes, it is satisfied our condition. So we will save them in the list. Where is 0, 1, 0? Yes, it is in 0, 1, 0. It is also satisfied. Next, 0, 1, 1. Where is 0, 1, 1? Okay, 0, 1, 1. Now check the condition. I plus j plus k equal to n or not. 1 plus 0 plus 1. It satisfied the condition. What is n value? 2. I plus j plus k value also equal to 2. So we don't consider this case. So we did not mention anywhere this one. Okay, right? Okay. We will go for next I value. I value is 1, 0, 0. For I value is 1, 0, 0, check the condition. Okay, sum is equal to 1, so it does not satisfy it satisfied our if condition. We save them in the list. Okay, 1, 0, 0 is there. Okay, next 1, 1, 0. Is this satisfied or not? Sum is equal to 2 and n value is equal to 2. Our condition is not satisfied, so we don't consider this case also. What is the next case? 1, 0, 1. Right. This is also not satisfied because sum is equal to 2. Next 1, 1, 1. This is satisfied because sum equal to 3. Our condition is satisfied, so we save this one. Like this. After all iterations, these are the values that are available in the list. We are just printing them. Okay, understand? We completed our analysis part, our conditions part, and our variables part, and we implemented a code, and we examined with the test cases. All are passed. What the test case we given, we obtain the same result. So our code is ready for execution. Okay, is this clear? here we use the concept list comprehension. This is a concept. It is helpful for doing or solving lot of problems related to list. Better to learn about this. Okay. After this, I want you to discuss some important functions like split function, any of function. These two functions I want to discuss now. First one is split. This is the most repeated function used in a lot of problems. While checking a problems, we have a condition like we need to read two or more values in a single line. Is this possible? Okay, if a is equal to int of input of, okay, if I return this, okay, I given values like 2 space 3 space 5 space 6 7. Did it accepts or not? No, it cannot accept because it takes only one value, because a is a 1 and int of input of takes only a one value, which should be an integer. So we cannot able to meet this requirement. What we have to do? We use, here comes the picture of split of function. Okay, I want to read 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and I want to print the sum value, right? Okay, the return type of split function is a list. Remember this one. If we are using only one function, one variable, we return an object's list type from split function, right? Okay. Split is function which is only supported for strings. Remember this point also. Split is only it is only supported by strings concept only. There is no split function for integers. These are the main points you need to remember. Okay, jumping into the code. Okay, what I said, it is only available for strings. So we just read a string input of dot split of. What we are using in this format, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we are using space. So just give the space. This is the syntax of you reading multiple values in a single line by using split of function. Okay, it gives a list of L containing values which are separated by space. If I want a value separated by comma, in this space I will just give comma. If I want value separated by semicolon, in this space I simply give semicolon. This is the syntax that we need to follow while reading two or more values in a single line. What is our question? We need to find sum of numbers given in a single line. Sum of numbers in a given single line. Right? Okay, let us assume this is our task. What we do? Just simply using split of function, a equal to input of dot split. Okay. What I said, split of function is only usable for strings. We can't perform sum of numbers using strings. So what we need to do? we need to convert every value in the list into integer. This is also be used in another function. Let a is equal to map of int comma a. Map of is also another important function which is used in a lot of programs. Just remember map of function. I will explain its functionality. Okay, let us assume that A is a list consisting of 1, 2, 3. What this map function will do means it takes the first argument and maps with the every argument in the second one. That means here we have int. It maps with every element in A, like int of 1, int of 2 and int of 3. What is the return type of map? It's none other than a list. So that we are storing it. We can use same variable, or I don't want, I will use another variable. That's our wish. With this, just use the map function. If we are not using map function, we can use for loop also, like for I in A of I equal to, for I in range of len of A. This is basic function, int of A bar I. This is basic one. This is map is some advanced one. Just use map of function which returns a list which is mapped to the int variable. If we want to convert into float, just write float there. Simple. We don't want to use a for loop, we don't want to use anything. Just remember the function map function. It's an important function. Just remember this map. Okay. What our question? We need to find sum of the integer. We read the integers. We mapped all them for the integer values. We just print the sum. In list we have a method like b dot sum of, right? Or we can use the built-in functions. Or no, I don't. If you don't want to use built-in functions, just simple like for I in b, c equal to 0, c plus equal to I, print of c. Or just sum of b, print of sum of b. We can use any of these two methods for printing the sum. This is not an issue. These two lines are major important. Please kindly make a note of these two, split of function and map of function, right? Okay. If you have any doubts, do comment in the comment section, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching for all my viewers. And one more thing is, if you want any type of course that you want to learn, just comment them in the comment section. We make a video on this topics, whatever you want. It's a customized channel. Thanks for watching everyone. Thanks a lot. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.